In the vast skies above, two giants of power and engineering define air dominance: the American B-2 Spirit and the Russian Tu-160 White Swan. Both are legendary bombers, but built with completely different philosophies of war. The B-2 was born in the heart of the Cold War, designed to sneak deep into enemy airspace, invisible to radar. Meanwhile, the Tu-160 was built to dominate the skies with speed and power, carrying enough weapons to destroy an entire city. The B-2 Spirit represents silent precision, the ghost in the sky. The Tu-160, known as the White Swan, represents raw strength and unmatched speed. Two aircraft, two nations, and two visions of how to rule the air. The B-2 Spirit's design looks like it came from the future, a flying wing with no tail made to deflect radar waves. Its dark surface absorbs signals, making it almost invisible even when flying right above enemy territory. Unlike traditional bombers, the B-2 doesn't rely on speed or numbers. It relies on accuracy. Equipped with smart bombs and advanced navigation, it can strike a single target with perfect precision, even from across the world. Inside the B-2 hides four powerful engines buried deep within its body, designed to stay quiet and cold. No heat trail, no sound thunder, just silence, gliding through the sky like a shadow of steel. Across the sky, the Russian Tu-160 White Swan spreads its massive wings. It's the largest and fastest bomber ever built, a supersonic giant designed to strike with unstoppable force. Powered by four massive engines, the Tu-160 can reach speeds over Mach 2, faster than sound. When it flies, the sky shakes, leaving behind a roar that echoes for miles. The White Swan carries more than just speed. It can hold over 40 tons of weapons. From cruise missiles to nuclear payloads, this aircraft was built to deliver destruction on a massive scale. The B-2 moves like a ghost, slow but invisible. The Tu-160 moves like thunder, fast and loud. One hides in the shadows, the other rules with pure power. The B-2 can fly over 11,000 kilometers without refueling, quietly gliding halfway across the Earth. The Tu-160 can travel even farther when supported by aerial tankers, crossing continents in a single mission. The Tu-160 carries more weapons, more bombs, more missiles, but the B-2 doesn't need quantity, it needs accuracy. One strikes with might, the other with precision so sharp it ends wars before they begin. Inside the B-2's cockpit, everything feels futuristic. Touchscreens, digital flight systems, and stealth monitors replace traditional controls, built for pilots to command the invisible. The Tu-160's cockpit is larger, filled with analog gauges and switches. It's old-school engineering powered by modern upgrades, proving that raw control still has its place in the age of automation. While the B-2 relies on stealth computers and automatic balancing, the Tu-160 depends on brute force and powerful avionics. Two different brains, one built for silence, the other for speed. The B-2 is nearly impossible to detect. Its smooth shape, radar-absorbing material, and hidden engines make it vanish like a shadow, flying where no one even knows it's there. The Tu-160, on the other hand, doesn't hide. It dominates. Its radar signature is massive, but its speed and altitude make it nearly untouchable. It doesn't sneak, it storms in. One aircraft disappears to survive. The other outruns everything in its path. Stealth against strength, silence against thunder. A duel written in the skies. The B-2 Spirit has flown into some of the most dangerous skies on Earth, from Kosovo to Iraq. Its stealth allowed it to strike key targets and disappear before enemy radar even knew it was there. The Tu-160 White Swan was built to remind the world of Russia's power. While rarely used in combat, its flights near foreign borders send a clear message. Speed and strength are still powerful forms of diplomacy. The B-2 changes wars with precision. The Tu-160 changes politics with presence. One flies unseen. The other makes sure everyone sees it. The B-2 and Tu-160 are more than just bombers, they're symbols. Each represents the peak of its nation's technology, ambition, and pride in dominating the skies. Decades of science, billions of dollars, and generations of engineers created these giants. Every rivet, every panel, every flight, built with one goal: to prove who rules the air. Though built for war, these bombers have become legends of peace, reminders of how far human technology can go and how powerful restraint can be when machines of destruction are never used. In one corner, stealth, silent, unseen, and precise. In the other, speed, loud, proud, and unstoppable. Two bombers, two empires, forever racing across the same sky. But behind all the technology, there are humans, pilots, engineers, and dreamers who built the impossible. They remind us that even machines of war begin with the mind of peace. So who rules the sky? The one that hides, or the one that roars? Maybe in the end, it's not about who's stronger, but who flies with the wisdom to never start a war.